Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2026, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 and Viksit Bharat at 2047 as part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Well-being. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue today's commemorations and celebrations. Today is commemorated as International Jazz Day on 30th April. Jazz has always been about bringing people together, breaking barriers, and inspiring creativity across cultures. International Jazz Day reminds us that the music has the power to transcend borders, foster dialogue, spark joy and hope, as quoted by Herbs Hancock, UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador. For over a century, Chicago has been jazz mecca. As early as the 1920s, jazz musicians sailed up the Mississippi from New Orleans and found the city of a creative hub. Jazz legends such as Louis Armstrong, King Oliver, Jell Roll Morton, made their names in the city, developing the Chicago style of jazz. The style valued solos, improvisation, big band arrangements, and a faster, more rhythmic sound, bringing instruments like the saxophone to the fore. Today, Chicago continues to celebrate its heritage through the Chicago Jazz Festival and iconic venues such as the Green Mill and the Jazz Showcase, founded 75 years ago. Chicago is a major hub for jazz music and the birthplace of many great musicians for this vibrant musical tradition. And it is a global host city for International Jazz Day 2026, directed by jazz legend and Chicago native Herbie Hancock. The 15th edition of the event features a distinguished lineup of renowned jazz artists. The concert is streamed live to millions of viewers around the world through UNTV, UNESCO, jazzday.com, Facebook, YouTube, and other instrumental media partners. In addition to the global concert, UNESCO encourages schools, universities, and non governmental organizations around the world to celebrate International Jazz Day, performing arts venues, community centers, town squares, parks, libraries, museums, restaurants, clubs, and festivals organize thousands of activities, while public radio and television features jazz on and around the International Jazz Day. Today is also commemorated as Be Honest Day, on Honesty Day on April 30, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You are right that this world isn't cold and we are not under oath in our daily lives. Sure, we have spared someone feelings or fudged the truth just a little or yes, maybe told all out lie. Represent yourself to the world in the best possible way you can. Today is also commemorated as Military Brats Day on April 30 in US, celebrated all over, and we celebrate the kids of armed forces by showing our appreciation for the military, watching popular films based on army, and even dressing up in military-like outfits. The average military brat changes at least 6 schools in their lifetime. Today is also commemorated as Mr. Potato Head Day on April 13 in US, when Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to appear on television. This TV commercial starring Mr. Potato Head was the first advertisement that targeted children, specifically. This holiday honors that beloved toy that changed the face of advertising, featuring a plastic potato day. It has a variety of other plastic parts that can be attached to it, like a cap, nose, mouth, eyes, ears, and even feet. The list of additional accessories has grown over time to include even items such as a car, boat, trailer. Today is also commemorated as National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day on April 30, as we are getting ready to observe the day by going to pet shelters, adopting as many pets as possible, spreading the word among our friends and colleagues, and taking and talking to social media to spread the message to everyone. You know that every year, just in the US, about 6.5 million animals go to the animal shelters. More interestingly, roughly half of them are cats and half of them are dogs. It is also commemorated as National Animal Advocacy Day on April 30, celebrated every year, is a special day to honor, respect, and celebrate every animal advocate who works tirelessly to save animals from abuse, exploitation, and cruelty. In US, millions of animals are abused to death annually, and according to the statistics, annually, over 10 million animals in the US die of abuse. In fact, more shocking statistics reveal that one animal is abused every minute in the world, and this is why the work that animal advocates across the world to do promote the protection and rescue of animals is so important. Today is also commemorated as National Bubble Tea Day on April 30th in US. Celebrated a short time, but we are bubbling over the enthusiasm just thinking about celebrating the quickie beverage. Bubble tea aficionados cannot get enough of the creamy sweet tea drink garnished with tapioca balls that look pearly bubbles floating on the top. The addition of National Bubble Tea Day to the calendar gives credence to both the drink that organized in Taiwan and its trendy pop culture following. Today is also commemorated as National Bugs Bunny Day on April 30th. Every year, it commemorates the day Happy Go Lucky Bunny made his first appearance in 1938. We are getting ready to enjoy the day in the most fun way possible by binge watching Looney Tunes throughout the day, eating carrots like Bugs Bunny, and spreading the fun of over social media. Today is also commemorated as National Oatmeal Cookie Day on April 30th in US. We are ready to celebrate the best possible way, eating oatmeal cookie. Sometimes this day is also celebrated on March 18th to coincide with National Lazy Oatmeal Cookie. Oatmeal cookies are super healthy as they are packed with iron and fiber, so you don't even have to feel guilty about the calories. Today is also commemorated as National Preparathon Day on April 30th, which is observed annually on April 30, is all about raising awareness about the importance of putting cautionary measures in place in case of emergencies like earthquakes, hurricanes, and even pandemics. This grassroots campaign was started by President Barack Obama himself to create a stir in families, communities, and organizations worldwide about emergency planning and preparedness. This initiative also offers tools and resources to help you be more prepared when dealing with any emergencies. Through these tools, you and your loved ones can enjoy a smoother recovery from harsh ripple effects of such disasters. Today is also commemorated as National Raisin Day on April 30 in US. When it comes to raisins, there are generally two groups of people, those that love them and those that raisins show up throughout history and literature as a healthy transportable snack for everyone, from the Egyptians to Christopher Columbus to George Washington, and of course, those little red raisin boxes are a classic symbol of childhood. Today is also commemorated as National Sarcoidosis Day in US on April 30 by creating awareness among the people volunteering for events and spreading the word about do's and don'ts regarding this chronic disease. 70% of the people affected by sarcoidosis are aged between 20 and 30. Women are more likely to develop this disease. So, National Sarcoidosis Day was born out of Sarcoidosis Awareness Month, which is observed every year in April. People have been requesting a date of observance as an official day ever since Sarcoidosis Month was announced. Eventually, it was proposed and officially declared a holiday by Congress only in 2008. Today is also commemorated as National Tabby Day on April 30 worldwide, celebrating those lovely striped cats, though some people as a cat breed. Tabby is not. Its coat pattern seen in almost all domestic cats. There are four known patterns on these tabby coats: the classic, the mackerel, spotted, and ticked. Also, there's a variant of these patterns, the orange tabby. Orange tabbies have a stereotype of being lazier than other cats. It's probably due to the popularity of a fictional cat who, hates Mondays and loves lazy and sleep. Today is also commemorated as National Therapy Animal Day on April 30 in US. Let's face it, we all had days when we would rather hang out with animals than humans. This day recognizes and honors invaluable work done by these creatures. It also celebrates the thousands of dedicated handlers, the women members of therapy animal teams who volunteer their time during visits. The day also aims to raise awareness and educate people about the important role therapy animals play in enhancing the health and well being of humans. Having a therapy animal can be life changing in the best way. Ask any pet owner, and they will tell you the same. Today is also commemorated as National Tie-Dye Day. In US, there is no exception, as tie-dye is a long-standing ritual that heralds the start of autumn season. It gives individuals the chance to be artists, makers, and creators. Tie-dye is a technique that involves folding, twisting, pleating, or crumpling cloth or a garment before finding it with string or rubber bands and applying dye or dyes. Starburst, ombres, wild color combinations, expressive patterns, subtle pastels, or a grungy acid wash are examples of tie-dye. Today is also commemorated as Walpurgis Night on April 30. In parts of northern and western Europe, from Sweden to Czech Republic, it is also known as Walpurgisnacht in German-speaking nations, and Valborg in Sweden and Codnice in Czech Republic. Walpurgis Night is also known as other Halloween. For example, on April 30, on traditional Walpurgis Night ritual involves the burning of an effigy of a witch on campfire. In Sweden, this is bonfire night, once thought to ward off evil spirits, but is now a fun way to get rid of excess gardening trash. Today is also commemorated as Day of the Child on April 30, 2026. Celebrated is a nationally known program that promotes the value and healthy habits of reading among all children, regardless of their socioeconomic status and cultural background. It connects kids and their families and introduces them to the world of books, languages, and cultures. It is also known as EIDRD Los Ninos or LDRD Los Libros, Children's Day or Book Day. This day stresses the importance of literacy among children, no matter where they come from. Today is also commemorated as Hairstyle Appreciation Day on April 30 in US. Every year, on this day, all beautiful hairstylists and the stylists who make them are celebrated. Everyone's hair is a unique, and the characteristics of each hairstyle are determined by many factors such as natural hair type, growth patterns, color, length, and head shape. Hairstylists are in charge of taking care of your hair. Stylists do a great job taking care of our hair. Hairstylists are trained and have experience with a variety of textures, styles, and colors. Stylists have to stay up to date with the current trend in fashion and hairstyling to keep customers happy and beautiful. They also have to know how to keep their own hair healthy and beautiful. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. We'll see you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link. Take care. Good night.